Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Into the box now, Renato Nunez. And their runners at the corners now. The 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Valdez has it in his sights. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate. 4. Into the box now, Brian Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a close. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it.
Welcome into this. Marco Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boomer going back on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Digging in, Aram Boomer, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's set and the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Go, go, go!
Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Oh, and that was really close to a long.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gordon Beckham. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Boomer is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Villarreal is there, 1 away. At the plate, Aram Boomer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Curtis is currently second in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the... Stepping into the box, Matt Villarreal. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Boomer has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Villarreal is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rockhounds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Minor League Baseball is live and on the... Stepping in, Aram Boomer, and their runners at the corners now.
Aram Boomer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Boomer is there. And that ends the inning. No errors and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boomer is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted.
Now at the plate, Vincent Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vincent Young.
Looking to leave him loaded. Heading out towards shallow right. Boomer moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run. Striding in once again, Aram Boomer. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And here's Renato Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Duke. He's batting cleanup in this. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
This is skied out toward right. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Villarreal. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Matt Villarreal.
Hit in the air to right field. Boomer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And here's Renato Nunez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ross Dolan. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Boomer sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, Arnold Suzuki.
Shortstop, Arnold Suzuki.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aram Boomer, he'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable. Welcome to MLB. Striding in, Aram Boomer, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how.
Digging in to try it again, Aram Boomer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Aram Boomer coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He's set, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Padgett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long.
So striding in, Aram Boomer, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boomer ranging back at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Rockhounds took the lead in the second inning and rode that.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Standing in, Aram Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. Gore is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aram Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Rounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on his way to third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends Now at the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ray Austin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing.
Striding into the box, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Austin is there, and he has it for the out. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Aram Boomer. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before.
Minor league baseball. Standing in, Aram Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Fletcher on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So stepping in, Ramon Encarnacion. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitches the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Ready now, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice. I see you working.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Dozier is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. At the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
This one's down to third. Dozier picks it up. A tag for 1, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Fletcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right, the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So another run is across to score on the base hit. And with that, we take a look at the league leaders in runs scored so far. And as you see there, they currently own the top spot in the Texas League in that category. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
He's running. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Fletcher is in pursuit. 2 gone.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of determining which prospects will be those superstars and getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the... In now, Aram Boomer, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Dolman is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Michael Hashimoto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners off for second. Misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance. Aram Boomer. First offering on its way. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Villarreal is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby O'Neill. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact. Settling in now, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years.
And this will kick off the third base bag. Hashimoto fields it cleanly, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Now in the box, Renato Nunez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Baker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hit to third.
Hold up, right here.
Hashimoto loves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit. Digging in, Aram Boomer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Paxton ranging back, and that one is gone.
That, my friends, is a... Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
Welcome to MLB. Digging in now, Aram Boomer, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandoval ranges to his right, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Edgar Sandoval. 0-1 pitch on its way. There he goes. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just... So digging in now, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Villarreal ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, when this guy gets...
Ready to take his hacks again. Aram Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another shot now, Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as Aram Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively.
Digging in, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in once again, Freddie Fletcher. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runners on the move for strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Next will be the designated hitter, Ray Austin.
Designated hitter.
He's running. Pitches a cold throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Digging in, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Rodriguez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Oh, wild pitch. He's able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big into the box now. Aram Boomer. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit high and deep to right center. Fletcher sprinting after it. And the runner will score from second. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. So striding forward now, Ryan Baker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Into the box now, Donald Hida, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. At the plate, Ramon Rodriguez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the stepping up to the plate, Freddie Fletcher. Runner breaks for third. Throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Looked to me like he got a good jump.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. A pause, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Edmundo Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he was.
Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Ryan Baker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Baker.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Striding in once again, Aram Boomer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aram Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Bernard is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Antonio rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Valdez giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan McLean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Sanchez over at second. Pinder on at first with 2 down. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error. So coming to the plate, Leroy Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Taken the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now to the plate, Aram Boomer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jason Nunez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to trying to pick things up where we left off. Aram Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they have taken the lead. Ready once again, Shane Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Peterson.
First offering on its way. Runner goes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now batting, Aram Boomer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Aponte shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The San Antonio Missions came through late. Welcome to MLB. Striding in, Aram Boomer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Find the
Line
ball.
to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Pinder rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So striding in, Jason Nunez. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 tests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. The 2-2, and there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Run it out,
Sharp
run it
ground
out.
ball to third. McLean scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on McLean on at first. Nobody out.
Batting fifth,
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. Down
Ochoa.
is there, and he's out trying to take second. Standing in, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Boomer.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. Now at the plate, Boone Divine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim. In there, now the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe the base. At the plate, Aram Boomer, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That boy, that was a laser.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Jason Nunez.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Devine is under it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits. Stepping up now, Aram Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Valdez is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Links on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location.
Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Welcome into this.
Batting fifth, catcher, Aram Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Back up the middle. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a cost. So stepping in, Luis Benitez. He went deep in the contest last night. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second. standing in, Aram Boomer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Boomer.
He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Aram Boomer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is hung out to dry. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Aram Boomer, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep.
Ready now, Aram Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Rockhounds wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Max Stone wins his 3rd of the season.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Corpus. Stepping into the box, Tim Fedorovich, and their runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. Misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box, Jason Bowden, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High, the throw.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Ready for another chance? Vaughn Sherman. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aram Boomer.
Aram Boomer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a beat on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Settling in now, Aram Boomer. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Gomez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Tim Fedorovich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. In now, Aram Boomer. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left. Castillo looks up. Gone! Digging in, Aram Boomer.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Gomez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the
Minor league baseball. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able to.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Javier Campillo. He's coming off a 3-hit in the loss last night. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag. Digging in now, Enrique Castillo, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part.
Leading off the inning, Aram Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Smoke toward third. Bowden has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Vaughn Sherman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base outfield. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump.
So digging in now, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Javier Campillo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer.
Number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gomez going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Number 35.
Digging in, Jason Nunez. Hit hard on the ground to second. Green is there. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Digging in, Aram Boomer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit on the ground out to short. Bowden is up with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Into the box now, Vaughn Sherman. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. To second for one. On to first as they get the double. So striding forward now, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! Ready for another shot now. Aram Boomer. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ortega. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Into the box now, Aram Boomer earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. hit hard to short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Midland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Welcome into this presentation of Quinn Khatomer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone, a home run.
Yeah, this guy continues.
Stepping up to the plate, Aram Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Digging in once again, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Eibner sprinting after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs on a hit here. No. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate.
Center fielder.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Aram Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miguel Calero claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Final line score for him.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Mike. Donnie Barlow gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in, Aram Boomer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Benito Salas. He got on top of one. It was a ground out. Time. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Digging in and looking for more. Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. Grounded to third. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game week. Brady Baggett, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Come on, come on, come
Yeah,
on, come on, come on.
Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Get down.
The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning. Striding in once again, Aram Boomer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Good job.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan McLean. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting flunked last at bat. Not in time. He's in there at second. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bernard is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Boone Devine. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now to the plate, Aram Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The game's future. Now batting, Aram Boomer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Links on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aram Boomer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low score.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chad Pinder becomes the first out of the inning. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in, Renato Nunez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So striding in, Edmundo Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Brian Valdez. He reached on a single in his first try. And Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Shane Peterson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Castro is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the. Ready once again, Tristan McLean.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aram Boomer due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but
And now they've got him picked off, and he is out on the tag. Standing in, Shane Peterson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch down the first baseline. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up.
At the plate, Aram Boomer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Leroy Ochoa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Striding into the box, Boone Devine. He's running. Pitches a cold throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Antonio Missions rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Welcome into this. Stepping up now, Aram Boomer. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Boyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count now a ball and a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. And there he goes towards second. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. It's a run on. Standing in, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
All right,
Valdez
he's up.
is
You're
over
up.
to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now. So stepping in, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. At the plate, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Valdez. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Links calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to come.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Solomon Jones, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Sherman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. Crow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Gordon Beckham. First time up, he went down looking. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Aram Boomer.
Aram Boomer.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You got it. Round it.
It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And here's Renato Nunez.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no. Runners off for second. Strike taken. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still.
Mike Ullman will get a chance to. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip. Donnie Barlow gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Into the box, Aram Boomer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line toward right center, and this ought to play the couple as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Gonzalez. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. But one's all they get. Settling in now, Aram Boomer. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Jason Nunez. Go hard, you scored, go hard!
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. In now, Lee Hu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Digging in, Aram Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now in the box, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jowers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Terrell Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. 8-4 tonight. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Now both runners in there. Now the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on it. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Belted high and deep into right center. Perella racing back. Still going back. And it's gone.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat.
So digging in now, Aram Boomer. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
hit down the third baseline. And that's out number one. Digging in now, Edwin Crowe. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Aram Boomer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Aram Boomer.
Skied into straightaway right. Saul is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Aram Boomer, and their runners at the corners now.
Boomer.
First offering on its way.
Beat it
Hard
out,
hit
beat it
toward
out,
the
beat it
hole.
out.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Into the box now, Jason Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now batting. Third
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Edwin Crowe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just feet away at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Aram Boomer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Calzado is on his way home. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. The tag, and he is out. So it's 4 runs on 8-2 tonight's final. The Midland Rockhounds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's the first game in the month of July between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. So striding forward now, Luke Boyd. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Medrano. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he is out at second. Into the box now, Aram Boomer. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. At the plate, Richard Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in it. Stepping in, Aram Boomer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Vincent is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Ryan Jacques. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against him.
Stepping in, Aram Boomer. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Vincent is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be. Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Midland took the lead in the 4th and held on. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of my... Now at the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aram Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field.
Gone!
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Carpenter. Will swing it from the left side right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baker giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
Hold it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aram Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Guevara is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Striding in once again, Aram Boomer, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep.
Find the ball.
And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
With runners in scoring position this season, Boomer is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, David Guerrero. He singled his last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safe. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to the plate, Andy Eastman. Go ahead run at first. Nobody. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is, however, that's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. It's bunted into the air. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over.
Leading off for Midland.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Richard Carpenter. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of.
So striding in, Aram Boomer.
Catcher. Aram.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Aram Boomer, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Richard Carpenter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against.
Standing in, Aram Boomer.
Aram.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Jason Nunez.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player. minor league baseball. So coming to the plate, Aram Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Boyer rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Skied into straightaway right. Saul has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they lead. Now at the plate, Terrell Rodriguez. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Pitches, like the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Striding into the box, Edwin Crowe. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this one gets away. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping up now, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard to third.
Get here.
Throw gets him 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Peter Jowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second. At the plate, Aram Boomer.
Number 40, Aram Boomer.
Comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Runners on the move for second. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So stepping in, Jason Nunez.
Number 35.
Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
On to first, a double play. So no runs here on a base. Standing in, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Boomer.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Midland Rockhounds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Minor League Baseball is live. Casey Overmeyer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aram Boomer. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. From the stretch to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. And he is in there.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works, Pitcher can't be too mad.
Renato Nunez.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the runner's breaking for third. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run comes across. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Henry Varela. He got on top of one and was a ground out. This time. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game.
At the plate, Scott Warden. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there he goes. In there. Now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
Get down.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Ready now, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tulsa Drillers used a nice 5th inning.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization will continue here.
MLB The Show. Coming in for his first at-bat, Micah Welch. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Micah Welch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Throw down to second. McConnell, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
Come on.
Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Into the box, William Bauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Runners on first with one down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aram Boomer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Welch moving to his left. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on. Settling in now, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Drives it out to deep right center field. St. Odd is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
You're here.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. In now, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Boog Powell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the payoff pitch home. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another chance, Richard Rios. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. It was a fly out for him, and his pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Now in the box, Aram Boomer due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Yeah, the ball's hit hard.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Richard Rios. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against pitching.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag in this case. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Game's future stars. Clayton Beard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking
high in the air and deep to straightaway left.
Find the ball, find the ball.
A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike call. Go down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy.
Ready to take his hacks again. Aram Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Now a bunt attempt here. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Mike Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 pitch on its way. There goes the run. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher.
Digging in now, Richard Rios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Calzado on the move. Makes the play, one away.
No runner. Caught hold.
So digging in now, William Bauer. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now. Digging in, Aram Boomer. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Attaboy, good job. Way to rip.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aram Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the baseline.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you...
Welcome to MLB. Digging in, Aram Boomer. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Into the box now, Richard Rios. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the number. Last 10 contests. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm.
So striding forward now, Aram Boomer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays.
Ready for another shot now. Aram Boomer. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, William Bauer. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy. A ball deep enough into the gap. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the triple. At the plate, Mitch Logan. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Aram Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. St. Odd gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now it's Mark Canha.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Come on, beat it up, beat it
Bouncer
up,
up
beat
the
it up.
middle. He's right there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Micah Welch. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Strike. Oh. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, you can't get a jump that bad and expect to slide into second safely when you're testing a catcher with an arm like his. Doesn't matter how fast you are.
Digging in once again, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time.
Now at the plate, Aram Boomer. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rios looking up. Gone! And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you? Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the Rhett Bowles, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Leading off the inning, Aram Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drilled on the ground to short. Guerrero over to his left. And there's one down now.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Now to the plate, Elvis Guerrero. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
Most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 1 after out in his only trip to the plate so far. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to. Striding in once again, Aram Boomer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Stacy makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Aram Boomer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Designated hitter.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
There he goes. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Yokoyama, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Omaha came through late, taking the lead in the game's future. Striding in, Will Harris. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now batting, Richard Yokoyama. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners off for second. Strike call. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double. So striding in, Aram Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Ready once again, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Digging in to try it again, Aram Boomer due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Harris has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, Andres Tejada, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visit.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work.
So coming to the plate, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Brasky will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 so far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. Standing in, Aram Boomer.
Aram Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brasky on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding into the box, Frank Garlobo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Garlobo.
The 0-1. There goes the runner. That's the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Now at the plate, Aram Boomer.
Number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Paquette is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. So now it's Mark Hanna, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And they get the out at first. Score it 1-2 to 3 on the putout, and now let's see if he's okay. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Storm Chasers. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the first of Babe Doyle will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Aram Boomer.
The catcher, number 40, Aram Boomer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Stepping up now, Mark Canha. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Mark Canha.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Striding forward now is the DH, Kike Hernandez, reaching for the walk in his first plate appearance. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quick. So stepping in, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So now it's Mark Canha. He's for 2 thus far in this one. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Henry Sanchez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Henry Sanchez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Medina.
Jose Medina.
Hit to short. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. At the plate, Joaquin Torrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Coleman Hughes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready now, Aram Boomer.
Aram Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aram Boomer, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out into right center. Well hit.
All right, take a look. Take a look. Take a look.
And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 5-2, the final score tonight. The Nashville Sound jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jake Hardwick gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Minor league baseball. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Oh, wild pitch, but he's able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's running. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now it's Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 1-2. Grounded to short.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Popped high in the air. LeCastro is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Digging in for his second at bat, Aram Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeCastro retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. In now, Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aram Boomer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hot shot to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Settling in now, Mark Hanna. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Aram Boomer. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit. Now in the box, Tim LeCastro. He singled his last time up. Runners going. Pitches a cold throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Oklahoma City Dodgers led this game from the third.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Kelly sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way. In there now. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very...
Ready for another chance? Aram Boomer earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... So digging in now, Todd Botts. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Aram Boomer. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to left field. Botts racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, Aram Boomer. First offering on its way. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, that ball right there was right up.
Digging in now, Aram Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Kelly going back on it at the track. Catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
MLB The Show. So striding forward now, Aram Boomer, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Rivera scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the into the box now. Aram Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Botts ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there he goes towards second. In the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now at the plate, Todd Botts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Stepping up to the plate, Aram Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to be.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aram Boomer, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this had a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Las Vegas hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Nashville Sound. J.C. Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got...
Into the box now, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Steven Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in once again, Aram Boomer.
Aram Boomer.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left. Stepping into the box, Aram Boomer. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Allen going back on it, still ranging back, and they have taken the lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10.
Now on your home. Coming to the plate now, Aram Boomer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now.
Stepping in, Aram Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
Now at the plate, Aram Boomer already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
That a boy, way to swing.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Now the 2-1. Hit
Come
to
on,
third.
come on.
Howard fields it cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play. Aram Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is
hard,
spot on. This
go
pitching
hard.
staff is going to have to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to the plate, Aram Boomer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Mark Canha. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those deals.
He's safe.
(11-2) is the way this ball game ends. Nashville put on a real offensive show with 11 runs. The game's future. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Velasquez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Powell will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in, Steven Gonzalez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Now batting, Aram Boomer, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Liriano racing back there and records the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Henry Sanchez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit back up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So striding in, Aram Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Digging in to try it again, Jason Taguchi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch misses the throw down, and he is out at second. Now hitter Aram Boomer.
Boomer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Boyer aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
On the bag.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Reined in to second for one, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Aram Boomer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Here's Reimer Liriano, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to. Yeah, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final. Nashville across the plate.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Nashville Sounds. The Sound have now won 5 consecutive games. So coming to the plate, Aram Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts.
Striding into the box, Aram Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. Standing in, Aram Boomer, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down.
Ready once again, Darren Norman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Aram Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. So now it's Mark Canha. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Mark Canha.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 8-5 tonight. Nashville jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jarrell Cotton earned his 9th win of the year. Gerald